Okay, this is Dr. Trash Bag. We have volume, we have our screen. Things are going well. All right, let's check our live, make sure we're getting good connection. Alrighty, we'll give everyone a few minutes to get on. I'm sending out the notification now. Thanks to JPlays and Spartan's Discord. I've been kind of flirting with the idea of doing a Discord, but I think Spartan and JPlays does such a good job, I don't really need to do that. Hey, I do dumb stuff. What is going on? How is your week so far? How is your tourney run? So far, so good. About to start your run. All right, man. Good luck on your tourney run. I'm going to grab a Dr. Pepper. I had a choice between either Poppy, Mountain Dew, or Dr. Pepper. I'm going to choose Dr. Pepper. Okay. I think my runs are going to be faster now because I have intro sprint. And because I've intro sprint, I've been farming tier 14, and I've noticed I've been getting a lot more cells. I saw one of Spartan's videos, and I think he farms with Spotlight way up top, Protector up top, and I think basic, fast, range, and then I think elites are at the very bottom because he wants to give as much time as possible for elites to get hit by Death Wave and thus give them more cells. So I'll have to try that next round. Now I'm about to do a tourney, so I think I'll have to change that. And I think I need to do usually bosses first, then elites, then protector, then fast, then range, and then basic and tanks can be closest. But we'll see what the battle conditions are. Hey, Rubber Duck Sauce. I think I saw you on Spartan stream. What are the battle conditions? Death Ray, Thorns, Armored Enemies, Fast Ultimate, Range Ultimate, Death Defy, enemy level skip, more bosses. Okay. So that means I need to change fast first, and then probably range next, and then boss, then elites, then protectors. I think that's the order. Maybe put protector up there. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. Tourney cards, damage slow, intro sprint, wave skip, range, nuke, critical chance, berserk, yada, 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 yada. All of my cards, cash and free upgrade. Want to make sure I have that. Yeah, you were in Spartan's chat earlier. Yeah. I think I saw you there. I think I need to respect. Look at that, 30 small Q, and that was after doing the poor man's way of buying 2 researches for card masteries. So because I have intro sprint, I think I'll do my respec live just because I think I have the time. Because I think with intro sprint, my my lives won't be that long anymore. So attack range. Oops, didn't mean to do that other click of damage per meter just because it's so expensive, but it is what it is. Usually do it until it starts to cost like $1 trillion. I was like, that's too expensive for what it's worth, in my opinion. All right, we'll do 100, unlock defenses. We'll do defense. We'll do lifesteal, thorn damage, knockback force, orb speed, orbs. Shockwave size, frequency, all the landmine stuff. We'll just do one click just because that is so freaking expensive. Holy cow. We'll go ahead and get that, even though that's several trillion. I really want that wall rebuild just because that's like another energy shield for me. Hey, thank you, K-Heat. Thank you all for your well wishes on the tourney. I do have more coins than usual. And I have another research into intro sprint. And I have another research into demon mode. All right, we went a little bit higher on the enemy health level skip, but I think it is worth it. Here, I think I need to go up to like 1.6, and then I might need another one. We'll see. We'll see what I can get away with. All right, and then I want to get free upgrades up to 10 trill. Oops, I did another click. Didn't mean to do that. And then I'll get this up to 10 trill. For some reason, free upgrades goes up in price pretty freaking quick. All right, and then now we'll do this to like 1.15, I think. All right, that's kind of expensive, but it is what it is. Yeah, if I have the time, I'll show y'all my my card masteries, but I want to make sure I make it in time for the tourney. Let's get this all up to 0.6, which should unlock the attack speed, which it did. All right, let's get this up to 60 trill. So attack speed, I think, is going to be pretty important for this run, just because we have armored enemies. So I'm gonna make this more expensive than these three, if possible. I think I should be able to get these up to like 0.8, and let's go ahead and do that. All right, so that's half a little Q. Let's make that 0.2 just for fun. All right, now we're going through coins really freaking quick. All right. I think damage per meter and rend armor are both pretty important. Okay. All right. Upgrades. Where else could we do some upgrades? Let's do max. I think landmine damage is pretty important. Let's go ahead and get health in that, just because I have coins to kill. Here I could up. Oh, you know what I didn't do? What I normally do is I'll restore level, and then I'll bring this up to like 161 or even 141. K-Heat, what I'm doing is Orbless Devo with the free upgrade card mastery, which helps me lock and make sure I don't get extra orbs. I don't get my range upgraded with free ups, and then I just let it run. So my strat is very what do you call it? Very auto. I don't micromanage it. I know other people are like, okay, well then, turn off your ultimate weapons and this and that. And I'm just like, dude, I do not have that time to micromanage my runs, my dude. Okay, so I want to bring this. Yep. And yeah, so let me show you the upgrades to my card masteries. I got this up to level 5, so now I'm doing ×4 damage. And I also did a research on intro sprint. So now I think I get to like 700. Yeah, 720 waves. So that should help with my run there. Oh yeah, let me tell my gaming group that I'm on. I have a gaming group and we game every Friday night. Usually we play Helldivers 2, but last Friday we played Hearthstone. No. We played Northgard. I don't know why I said Hearthstone. Oh, nice. Got some more tokens and whatnot. Oh, I pretty much bought everything here. Yep. Guardian, we can remove those and do attack and ally. Should help, but, it's only so much. Oh, yeah, I want to do range. Increase that bad boy. I want to do shockwave. And I want to turn that one off and lock that one. A lot of things you have to remember, and I don't keep a sheet. I just wing it every time. Every time. I just wing it. All right. Last Saturday, I got 852 waves, and I got rank 6. Heck yeah. I feel you're on the micro, so you are farming as GC. Huh. Sorry, K-Heat, I don't know what that means, but I do Orbless Devo, and I've been farming tier 14. That might not be the best, but I want more reroll shards, and since tier 14, you get bosses more. I like that. Speaking of which, tier 14, I got to 4,500 on a farming run. I should have done a achievement run and just, took off Wave Accelerator, took off extra enemies card, because I didn't realize this relic gives you an extra 10% damage. And then tier 15, I think this gives you extra 10% critical factor. So I may have to do a run, an achievement run for tier 15, try to get that extra crit. Thank you, I do dumb stuff. You're living up to your account name. Alrighty. I think that's it. But yeah, I hear you, I do dumb stuff. I just kind of wing my what I do for my tourney respec and then my farming respec, and sometimes it doesn't work out that great. For farming runs, I basically do min range blender, range 30, SW 1.3, shockwave, lock landmine chance to 0, keep all my ultimate weapons on except for smart missile. Okay. Very cool, very cool. I know ideally you want to basically turn off all your damage ultimate weapons until you basically need them so that you don't die, but usually I set my farming run and I go to bed. I set my farming run and I go to work. But you know, Saturdays and Sundays I might be around and can maybe micromanage it a little bit more. So yeah, maybe I'll get that a try. Oh, you meant glass cannon. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah, yeah. I am. So I used to go back to kind of like a hybrid blender for farming, but when you start to try to farm higher tiers, like tier 12 and above, at least for me, I have to stay glass cannon. Now, I did see Greeny's video that I think he released yesterday or today, where he's kind of showing another method, and he's basically hoarding enemies again. Oh wait, I can't say that because I think that was a tourney strat. He was basically purposely trying not to kill enemies for a turning run just because you can get maximum enemies on your screen and then you won't get more, and so you can kind of reduce how many elites you get on screen or something like that. But basically, since his Chrono Field Plus is maxed out and he has really good range and Chrono Field range, he's just able to like collect enemies in this spiral. I mean, I only have Chrono Field Plus level 3, and I think he had like Chrono Field Plus level 13. So yeah. Oh man, those bosses that are buffed by fast enemies are, it's scary. Oh, I forget. Actually, I think I need to turn off Black Hole because for um, range ultimate battle condition, range enemies can now shoot in your black hole, and the black hole is pulling the range in closer to your tower. And so you may want to consider turning off your black hole for the range ultimate. But that has to do with a lot of other factors. I think I can get away with it a little bit more because I have Chrono Field Plus. I can maybe get away with it a little bit more. But even if you don't have Chrono Field Plus, if you have a pretty decent Chrono Field, if you have a decent attack speed and knockback, I think you'll be okay. Yeah, Black Hole off says I do dumb stuff. Yeah, might as well bring up my damage there. Get those going. Oh, cool. We already maxed out landmine damage. Heck yeah. All right, there goes my berserker. Way to go, way to go. I don't think I need my free up card anymore. Maybe I can change that to something else now. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and claim that. Heck yeah. More tokens, more money, more gems, more metals. Heck yeah. Let's go ahead and remove free ups, and we'll get the death ray, even though there's a death ray battle condition. Oh, more gems. So yeah, when I respec into farming mode, now instead of starting 2 card mastery researches, instead of doing 1, I do 2 now. Just because I think I have the economy for that. But we will see. I've been doing 2 because my intro sprint card mastery is still low level and is relatively cheap. So we'll see if I can afford 2 again. I think we can, because I think intro sprint is not that high. This intro sprint is nice. It's making my tourneys not so agonizingly long. But then you'll get to the point where you're like Ryan NG or Zarden or Greeny or Crowbar Zero, where you're in like the multiple thousands. It's just taking forever for you to run a tourney. Now, I think if you have the intro sprint card mastery maxed out, I believe you can get to 1,800 right off the bat. Oh, Rubber Duck Sauce posted something. What did you say? Yeah, he hoards scatters so rays never spawn. Ah, yep. That's smart. He just kill bosses by regular enemies with orbs. Yep. Because I think he put he didn't buy anything in the attack upgrade, so his damage is like 1. And so he never kills any enemies until they get to the orb areas, and he has his like orb diameter maxed out, or orb size maxed out. And he just casually maxes out several of the enhancements. Like, holy crud. Yeah, now I'm kind of getting in the 700, 800 range, and so this intro sprint should get me to... Oh, I gotta be careful. It's starting to get some hits here. I wonder if I should cancel my intro sprint, or maybe just take things a little bit slower. Okay, I think I'll just take things a little bit slower, but do 10 waves at a time. Also, I think I don't need cash anymore. I can change that out for landmine stun. Yeah, I think Greeny has like 3 to 4 years on me. I think he started within like the first year of this game or something. Nice. Took that boss out. So yeah, we're going 1 speed, but we're doing 10 waves at a time, so not that bad. All right, maxed out health. Damn, I have no energy shields left. My super crit is 45.66. My super crit chance is 37%. My critical chance is 105%. My critical factor is 182.4. My attack speed is 55.8. And I'm kind of debating on turning off intro sprint now, because that was a bit concerning. I'm going to go ahead and do demon mode, which should increase my damage by 4 times and will hopefully give me some time to get some energy shield back, because I have no energy shields right now. So I'm going to play a little bit conservative. Go ahead and turn off intro sprint, turn on demon mode. I guess I can go fast during demon mode. I just can't go fast when it's not there, when the protection isn't there anyways. With that 2.22 trillion, we should be doing well. I wish I had an ancestral project funding. Right now, it's only purple. What is purple again? Like elite? It's not legendary level. It's not mythic level. Freaking purple, man. Yeah, I like that. I'm definitely juggling enemies around a lot more. Okay, and demon mode is gone. How are we doing in terms of tourney? All right, I'm 7th place. We got some 800s and 700s already. They must also be intro sprinting like me, so we don't really know how things are gonna pan out right now. Until I have some energy shields, I'm gonna go 1 speed just to be a little safe. I still got my auto nuke. I still have angel wings. I wonder if I should have let intro sprint continue, and if I die, my angel wings would have saved me. It probably would have. And then after my angel wings, then I can do demon mode. I don't know. I'll think about that. Let's see, we can look at total coins and total money. Rubber Duck Sauce says, I have a Mythic Plus. I'm assuming you mean project funding. And losing the ancestral enemy health level skips alone probably makes me lose 50 waves. Yeah, having that decent percentage for enemy health level skip is pretty important. Let's see. I forgot to show research. I got another level or 2 in damage and a level or 2 in critical factor. Went back to Golden Bot duration, trying to complete that one out. I got done with all the Chronofield research, so now I'm doing Shock Chance. Figure I'll do some Chain Lightning Ultimate Weapon research, because that seems to be my main damage dealer. And then once I'm done with Chain Lightning, I think I'll maybe start doing Poison Swamp, because Poison Swamp seems to have a lot of time in terms of research. Should be kind of good to get going on that sooner rather than later. Then I'm trying to get effect bands because I'm low on reroll shards, especially because I have modules for farming and modules for tourney. And so I think that's why I don't have many reroll shards. Plus, because once you get to like level 161 and higher, man, getting those extra module effects, those are costly. The Poison Swamp stun labs are really good. Yeah, I agree. I don't have many stones into Poison Swamp, which is why I haven't been doing much research, but it'd probably be good that I do that. Look at all those bounces. Oh, nice. Got that boss pretty darn quick. All right, I got one energy shield. Let's speed things up a little bit. Also got auto nuke. I also got angel wings. Yeah, I think Spartan was saying something similar once he gets Chrono Field plus where he wants it. I think he says he's going to do Poison Swamp next. And I'm kind of leaning the same way, and so that's why I was kind of saying maybe I should start doing some Poison Swamp research, because you're going to need stones and you're going to need research, because you need to get that stun up. And I think you need to get that Rend labs up. But then I'm going to have to also research maybe another perk. Perk removal, whatever it's called, because I need to remove the Poison Swamp radius increase from my farming runs. Oh, nice, I do dumb stuff. You finally got auto demon mode. Nice. I like the auto refresh demon mode, because then I can just click demon mode before I go to work or before I go to bed, and it will just keep that damage multiplier the whole time. And so because of that, I then rushed for auto nuke, because auto nuke is kind of like another save for my tourney. Now, because of the amount of card slots I have, I don't have auto nuke on my farming runs, but maybe when I get another card slot, I may add that in. But honestly, auto nuke, that's going to give me what, an extra 1 or 2 waves usually. 1 to 10 waves maybe. 10 waves if I'm lucky. So yeah, that's why I didn't include it, just because there's a lot of other cards I'd rather have for my farming runs. But for tourney, it's nice, because then it kind of lets you know, hey, you're about to die. Do any other tricks that you have in the book So yeah. I also noticed I think Spartan has like a times like 1,000 for his chain lightning. So his chain lightning is even more well developed than mine. I think currently I have more damage than Spartan, but that's because I have a few more card masteries. So he put his stones into ultimate weapons. I put my stones into card masteries. Ultimate weapons, you get the benefit right away. My card masteries, I didn't get the benefit until I started doing research on them, and I had to do the poor man way to get that. Holy crap. Chain lightning is at 1,857, and that's thanks to your module substat, huh? I kind of forget what my substats are again. -4 second for black hole cooldown, +10 seconds for chronofield duration, +4 chain lightning quantity, -12 seconds for golden tower cooldown. So I use my dimension core for both farming and tourney. It'd be really nice if I could have a farming module and a tourney one. So like I would like to maybe turn this into my farming module once I get that up to ancestral. And I think I might be getting close. So I think I need another one of these. Oh, do I need to do a... Okay, first I need to do an orange. Okay. But yeah, look at all these purples I have. I don't want to put them into purple plus. I think I messed up with this guy. I accidentally made him orange. Okay. But yeah, if I could make this farming, I would roll for all the farming things, and then I would roll all of this for tourney things. So like, you know, I don't need Golden Tower cooldown for tourneys, for example. And probably not Black Hole anymore either. Black Hole doesn't seem to be that helpful, or Golden Tower bonus. So that's 3 things I could change into something else. I'm finally starting to get some reroll shards back. I finally have over 1 million, so I'll have to try to reroll this, maybe try to get that to be a better chronofield speed reduction. But yeah, just kind of thinking out loud there. But yeah, I would probably reroll, try to get all the chain lightning items, all the chronofield items, maybe some poison swamp items. Rubber Duck Sauce says, I asked Spartan 2, but what's your opinion? I'm probably picking up another mastery soon. Oh, I'm gonna have to actually think on this question. Should I go for, what is that, wave skip or super tower? Wave skip or super tower? WS is wave skip, right? Okay. or ST Super Tower. If the only two options I have is Wave Skip or Super Tower, I would go with Super Tower. So far, you have the RPC, which is the Recovery Package Chance. You have Intro Sprint, and you have FU. What's FU again? That's funny, but that's the acronym. WA. Oh, WA or Super Tower. Yeah, I would go WA, Wave Accelerator. What is FU? Why don't I know that one? Oh, free upgrades. Oh, okay. Yeah, only do free upgrades if there's like, you know. Oh, wait, you already have that one. Duh. Never mind. Free upgrades. Yeah, I would do Wave Accelerator. I did notice a big increase in coins when I got Wave Accelerator. And what's my Wave Accelerator now? Oh, I don't have it in the tourney, duh. I have it as level 5. So increases the rate which spawn rates accelerate plus 160. So I think that really helps my farming. I would go WA. If you want to get a little bit better in tourneys, I would go Super Tower. So it's kind of like, what are you looking for? What are you looking for, Rubber Duck Sauce? Are you more leaning towards economy, which would be Wave Accelerator? Or are you trying to get more keys and stones, which would be tourney, which then you'd probably want to go Super Tower. Now, if you're having trouble buying hard mastery researches, you might want to consider going a little bit more economy, and thus you'd go Wave Accelerator. Oh, there's a scatter. I had a scatter kill me during one of my farming runs, but I think that was a one-off because I haven't seen it kill me again. Usually it's either a Ray, a boss, or a fast that kills me during farming runs. Actually, I take that back. Fasts don't kill me during farming runs. That's a tourney. Because of my black hole is permanent for farming runs. Fast and range no longer are an issue. So it's usually a boss that kills me, and then it's usually a Ray after that. So do I need to get better speed reduction? Because I swear Spartans and other YouTubers, Chronofield Plus seems to be more effective in getting their enemies to spin around. But maybe that's because my speed reduction is like 70, 73%, and they probably have the full 90%. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you want to necessarily farm Glass Cannon. So I would do Wave Accelerator if you're worried more about farming. %90 made a huge difference for you. Yeah. I'm just one more click with stones away and then getting the right module effect to getting 90%. So I think I'm close, but the module roll kind of has to deal with luck. Oh, dude, congrats, Rubber Duck Sauce. I'm jealous of both of you and I Do Dumb Stuff. Yeah, I think another 20% speed reduction on those enemies would really help me out. Nice. Took out that boss. Plasma cannon, chain lightning. All right. I'm glad that we have the full use of the plasma cannon. It's a bit rough when the plasma cannon gets a bit nerfed by battle conditions. All right. If y'all could, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I see about 9 or 10 viewers on. See about 9 likes. Or excuse me, 6 likes. But yeah, I think I'm getting close to getting that 90% chrono field speed reduction. Then after that, we'll see how costly getting another chrono field plus is. Also, with tickets, I'm kind of debating on either just going straight up the Harmony tree, getting more enhancement cost reduction, or going for the respec cost reduction. That would be nice, just being able to respec whenever I wanted. Nice. I think that boss got hit by a good, yeah, smart missiles did a good amount of damage that time. Okay, I'm starting to lose some energy shields, and it's not from bosses. How am I doing in this tourney compared to others? I'm in 10th place. Holy cow, it's a big jump from 11th to 10th, and it's a big jump from 10th to 9th. I don't know if I can get to the 900s. We'll see. But I'll try to go as far as I can, because you never know what these people below me will do. Like this guy, he has 160 relics. Oh, well, I have 151. I didn't realize I had that many relics. Okay. Holy crud, yeah, this guy's gonna beat me. Tier 18, wave 1,200. Yeah, this guy's gonna beat me. Wow. Daniel. That does sound like a rough bracket. 1,000 waves to get 15th place. Holy cow. Now, granted, I intro sprinted, so a lot of these people are probably catching up. So we will see. Waves even, yeah. Yeah, I read between the lines there. That does sound tough. I haven't broken 1,000 waves on a tourney yet. Destify. I'll take it. Okay, we're still handling bosses. I must have gotten unlucky with that previous boss to give me a Death-defy. Lucked out there with the Death-defy. I think there's still a bit of RNG for my tower. Whether a boss is in the spotlight and whether the boss is there when I have super tower procking. My super tower card mastery, I think, is at level 5, so there's still a 12-second cooldown. So it's down for 12 seconds, up for 18 seconds. I think that's how it works. Maybe it's up for 30 seconds, down for 12 seconds. It's something like that. Because I think originally it's like up for 30 seconds, down for 30 seconds, so it's up half the time. I would have to reread it. But until I get to level 9, it's going to have some downtime. Nice. Chain Lightning MVP right there. Yeah, with you having auto demon mode, you may want to save it until it automatically triggers. And then your tower can have that demon mode buff and get some energy shields back. That's what I would do if I had auto demon mode. Once I get auto demon mode, I'll probably just let it run, and I don't have to click anything basically. That's what I would do. Let me know what you do and how it works out for you. Yeah, save it. Let me know how it goes for you. Um, hmm. Uh-oh. Dang, that one boss took 2 freaking energy shields. All right, I'll have to get my magic missiles here ready for the next boss if something similar happens. Oh, yeah. Okay, good. Able to get that boss down. Orbs did a good amount. Nice. Oh, really, Duck Sauce? I haven't heard any rumors. I probably should be reading the Reddits and the whatnots. Um, but yeah, after they buffed Poison Swamp so much, that made Smart Missile the weakest ultimate weapon. I wonder what they'll do. What do you think they'll do, Rubber Duck Sauce? You think they'll add a stun to the Smart Missile, and it'll become like a research? What have you been hearing? This is far from confirmed, but I've heard that you can get one more click into cooldown, which takes it to 10 seconds. With the Ancestral substat, that'll make it a possible 4-second cooldown. That would make a lot of missiles on screen. Holy cow. Yeah, and that might help with those pesky bosses and pesky rays. Oh, nice. Death penalty DP on that boss. And with that DP, let's see where we stand. Still 10th place. I'm pretty sure this guy's going to pass me, though. I don't think that guy's going to pass me. I don't think that guy's going to pass me either. Okay, so I might get 11th place, which will kind of stink. That will be 4 keys instead of 6 keys. I'm surprised that this guy doesn't have intro sprint. I mean, My tier 18 is 250. I am surprised that I have intro sprint and this guy doesn't. And then my lowest rank was Legend 6, or excuse me, highest rank. But yeah, you get your smart missile damage amplifier up. And yeah, if you reduce that cooldown, you can use of that amplifier a lot more, I think. I mean, Poison Swamp really impressed me when I saw it will actually stun bosses and elites. Not many things can really slow down a boss or elites. So that's what made me really impressed with Poison Swamp. It'd be interesting if they would add some type of stun to Smart Missile. You know, have it unlock with a research lab so that you have to research it. And then it can also apply to any enemy that's in its explosion radius. And you know, you make it a 1 to 1.5 second stun or something. You have to do a research to increase the chance and maybe the duration. And something like that would be cool. But yeah, adding another reduction in the cooldown, something easy that the developers can do for sure by having another click in terms of stones. Took away another energy shield. Yeah, I'm at a 20-second cooldown with 420 times damage, 12 quantity, and the main labs are done. Well, dang, Duck Sauce, your smart missiles are pretty well buffed up then. Maybe he likes giving people false hope. False hope. I did that my last Champs run. I joined Tuesday night and I left it at Wave 1 until Wednesday evening. That exploded to first place. Holy cow. Okay. Oh no. I think I got hit by a range. Because everything ran in towards me as if I wasn't shooting. Holy cow. I think a range got me. I'm kind of surprised that happened. I'll have to make range higher priority than fast, I guess. So I guess I should save up my gems and maybe my stones for the update. Does anyone know when the update might come out? Holy cow, I do dumb stuff. That's amazing. I mean, you can see mine. I'm at 3.5K. Okay, yeah, I'll save up my gems then. It's hard to do because I really want some updated modules, but I kind of learned from my project funding. Should have saved up gems for project funding. Holy cow. I mean, just think if I had another ×9 damage and I had 18 trillion damage right now. I mean, me not having project funding is really hurting my attorney runs. Also really hurting my farming runs since I farm glass cannon. You're betting on a Monday or Tuesday release? Okay. Just in general, or are you saying next week, Monday or Tuesday? Ah, okay. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point, Duxos. All right. There's my auto nuke. I don't have any other tricks up my sleeve. There you go. But yeah, I kind of like your idea of reducing cooldown for smart missiles because they're probably thinking of things to make us spend more stones on so that we buy more stone packs. And then they get more money. There it is. Killed by a basic of all things. Holy crud. Oh my goodness. That's funny. That is so funny. Oh my goodness. Projectile damage. Big O. Okay. Big O for orb damage. And my damage, render. Oh, render armor damage. Okay. Thank you, Duck Sauce. Let's see how other people are doing here. I think I'm going to get bumped down to 11. But it is what it is. Okay. So yeah, I've been asked about poor man's card mastery. How do you afford it? So I remember getting card masteries probably way before I should have got it. I think I was making like, I don't know, maybe 500 billion coins a day. I was kind of around that area. I wasn't at a excuse me, I think I meant 500 trillion coins a day. Like I wasn't making a small queue a day yet. And what I would do is I would respec and get all of my tower ready for like a tourney, and then I would respec back, get all those coins, and back then, I mean, I probably had like 4 to 10 little queue, and I would get all my coins back here, and then I would go over here and I would choose something, and I would go to card masteries, and I would usually do the economy ones first. So that would be recovery package mastery, wave accelerator, intro sprint. I would want to do those first. So what do we got here? We got level 4, level 6, level 6, level 6, level 6, level 5. So I'll probably do an intro sprint. And I'll probably do a damage card mastery. I can afford 2 now. But back then, you know, I'd only have like 4 to 10 little Q, and it would cost like 1 to 4 little Q to do a research. And so over the next 3 days between now and the next tourney, I would gain most of that coinage back. And so that I would have some coins in enhancement. And, you know, I would respec back to get all the damage for tourney. But for my farming mode, I would basically just get the lowest amount of cash so that I could go to coins. And then I spend a lot of coins in the coin bonus because I needed to really get back into earning some coins. But now, since I can afford it, I can go pretty darn high. Yeah, I saved up a week to get the first RPC lab. Figured if I could save 2 weeks for the stones, 1 week of coins, the double that effect is worthwhile. Yeah, I agree. Let's get that up to 1.4. Also, you probably want to put a good amount into enemy level skip. Get that up to 1Q for me. I mean, that's whatever you can afford. If you're watching this, you probably don't have that many coins. You probably want to get a good amount into cells. I would go at least 1.3 if you can afford it. I'm going to go a few more because I can afford it. And lately, I've been actually doing pretty well on cells. And since I am glass cannon, I don't even put any in defense. I'll probably put the rest into damage. Now, you want to make make sure that you have enough left over to get a decent amount into over here. But I always, don't buy that as much. I'll get it up to where it basically says that it's going to be like 1 trillion for 100. If it's 1 trillion or more, that's when I stop, because my free ups can finish that off pretty easy. And I'll get the majority of everything else. I'm going to lock attack range with my free up card. So you see that's 276 trillion. I'm not going to click that. I'm not going to make that mistake. Not that I did that for the tourney run that I just did. Yeah, mistakes were made. A lot of these are just super cheap. But now these are kind of expensive, so I'll do times 10 until times 10 equals 1 trillion or more, and then I stop. Ren can be gotten by free ups. I can get a few before they're too expensive. Something I also do, I'll drop my defense and my galaxy compressor down to 141. And I want to max that back out before I forget, so that I can get some good amount of coinage. And then I'll put back my farming cannon, because I don't want to have death penalty. Definitely do not want to do that. And I want my range and my shockwave to be reduced, because I'm doing like range of 30, and so that's like the lowest you can get in terms of range. And that's because I want to make sure almost every enemy that dies in my black hole, if that makes any sense. Let's turn this back to 100. here, since I'm glass cannon, I'm not going to put much in here. Oh, shoot, I did not mean to click defense absolute, but it's cheap. Not a big deal. In the beginning, I don't buy much here. Don't need knockback. Don't need any of that. Let's go ahead and go back to my farming cards because I need to click some free ups, for example. Free ups and money. Let's go back to farming. Do I have money and free ups? Okay, yeah, good. So I'll go back over here. I want to lock orbs. I'll unlock that one, and I'll lock orbs. And range is also locked so that it keeps it at 30 meters. There we go. That's what I was looking for. I don't need anything with orbs. I'll eventually get knockback and knockback force with free ups. Not a big deal, but I want the enemies to come into my black hole. Landmine chance, not really. Shock drive, not really. We'll let that come in. We'll go ahead and get Death Defy. That's good. Wall rebuild, I want that just because that becomes like an extra energy shield, basically. And then I want the majority of the items in the utility. I'm going to do free ups. I'm going to definitely get those. Package chance. And then I'm going to go pretty heavy into enemy health level skip since I am glass cannon. All right, cool. Now, yeah, I'm going to go heavy into coin bonus. Boom. And then the rest I'll put in damage. And then as I farm more, I'll put more into utility and attack enhancements. Jeez, this bracket is rough. 620 waves. Yeah. Yeah, tourneys are rough, and that's why I respec for every tourney. And then that's how I afforded card masteries. I saw one of Spartan's videos where he had his target a little bit different than mine. He put spotlight all the way up. He put, I believe, projector or protector first. Then I think basic. And then fast range, boss, and I think elites are very last so that there's time for Death Wave to proc. And I want to have Black Hole, and that's why I have my range so low, so that most enemies are dying within the Black Hole. And then normally, I do turn off like all of the damage ones, like Spotlight Missile, Poison Swamp. I keep Inner Landmines because those stun. I keep Death Wave, I keep Chrono Field, I remove Smart Missile. And main thing is Chain Lightning, because Chain Lightning will kill a lot of enemies outside of the Black Hole. But I need to remember to turn it back on before I go to bed or go to work. And so that's my how to, afford card masteries when I couldn't afford them. I was making like, I don't know, I think it was like 200 to 600 trillion a day. And I was having trouble affording card masteries. And so I would have to wait until I finished a tourney and I respec back. I'm still kind of doing that because I'm just bad about saving my coins. But yeah, that's my video on that, and then a little help on the farming, and thanks to Spartan for that target priority. I'm going to try that out for this farming run, see if I get a little bit more coinage. Your target priority is super simple: elite, boss, spotlight, closest for farming. Okay. Nice. And for me, I just do enemy health level skip right away. But yeah, getting another intro sprint card mastery level and another damage card mastery level, I think those two things are going to be pretty darn helpful, both for my farming and for my tourney runs. But yeah, I think that's it. I think I still have some more coins to spend, actually. Yeah, so it'd be for damage. Boom. Let's go ahead and get some attack speed. What is it, 60? 60 trill. Let's get that up to 0.6. I mean, I put a lot of coins in utility, but I'm still getting like a decent amount back into damage. Sometimes I won't have enough to get attack speed plus. That's how little coins I have left over after I do this. I don't know. I do rend armor because since I only have 30 meters, I don't know how much damage per meter is going to really help me. But, you know, getting to 0.5 doesn't usually take that long or that many coins. So there we go. Yeah, I'm getting close to getting another level for my Dimension Core, and like I said, I really wish I had a farming core and a tourney core. Let's see, I think I have another ban. I don't want smart missiles right now. Maybe smart missiles will get better in the future, but I won't right now. So I figure that way I'll have less things to roll on. More spotlight angle. I mean, that would help with my farming. I'm not getting anything mythic, anything ancestral. Come on. I even banned like 4 things. You mother trucker. Death Wave cooldown? Legendary? I'm going to be bad for farming. I'll take that for now because I think with the extra tickets I'm going to get, I can maybe make rerolls a bit cheaper. So that's my thinking there. What does that make my Deathwave cooldown? So instead of 1 minute 40 seconds, it's 1 minute 34 seconds. So yeah, getting some more death waves will probably help me get some more coins and research cells. Definitely nothing to scoff at, that's for sure. But yeah, what I'm going to go for next, I think, is I just have one last click into speed reduction. And I would like to get my Chrono Loop, which is the Chrono Field Plus, a bit higher as well. But holy cow, they went 900 stones for the last click for speed reduction. I would really like to get that plus, 15% speed reduction for my module effect, but it's just hard to get, and it's like over 1,000 rerolls per click. It's kind of disheartening for me, in my opinion. But it is what it is. Okay. I guess that's it for today. I'm gonna go back to doing a farming run. Y'all have a great Wednesday, and I'll see you on the next episode. I'll probably do one on Saturday. We'll see. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Helps out the channel. It's free to do so. I'll see you next episode. Cheers.